Joined by a familiar face, Paige with True Transit, who's here to talk about what they offer and how they can help you get around this winter. And what better day to talk about it on a day like today. So thank you very much for joining us. Let's learn about True Transit first, and then we'll jump into those questions.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, True Transit is the public transportation program for Blue Earth, Nicollet, and LeSueur counties. And on days like today, we get a lot of phone calls of people that don't want to drive, or maybe their car doesn't want to drive today and they need a ride. So we're here to help them.
Walk us through those steps of getting a ride. There's 3-ish steps. Kind of take us through those.
Sure. So True Transit is a little different than like the City of Mankato buses because we are completely dial-a-ride service. So we get asked all the time, where are your bus stops, where are your routes, and they change every single day because people either go online to truetransit.org or they give us a call and they request their ride. And as long as they're within the 3 counties and we operate Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., then we take all those ride requests in and then we make the schedule for the next day.
That's awesome. Cool. So it's not a first call, first come basis. It's kind of one of those things where you kind of have to preemptively plan for it.
Yeah,
correct?
We need at least 1 business day's notice because like I said, we take all those ride requests in and then we base our schedule for the next day based on those ride requests. So we make those routes every day. They're a little bit different. And we do pick, in a really nice advantage in the winter months, we pick people up at their doors. So you let us know where your house is located. We come to your door, we pick you up, and then we drop you off exactly where you need to go. So whether that's the clinic, the grocery store, visiting a friend, wherever it might be. So it's door-to-door service.
That's awesome.
Very nice. Who is this bus service for?
Anybody. So anybody can ride it. I know a lot of people think, oh, that's not for me, but anybody can ride it. We have young kids riding it. We have older adults riding it. All of the buses have a mobility lift. So if you're in a wheelchair or walker or just have a hard time using steps, we can use our mobility lift to get you safely on and off the bus.
That's awesome.
So nice.
Describe the relationship that True Transit has with the 3 counties here in southern Minnesota.
Yeah, so our funding primarily comes from MnDOT, and then the 3 counties also do provide funding, and that is how we're able to keep our rides at just $5, no matter the distance.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty affordable, especially if anybody has used any other services, you know that it can be a lot more expensive than that.
Absolutely.
Yes. What does it mean to the community to be able to have something like this during this time in the winter?
It's a huge benefit, you know, especially for people who are transit dependent. So if you don't have a driver's license or if you don't have a vehicle, how are you supposed to get around?
Right.
You still need to go to the doctor. You still need to do your grocery shopping. You still need to get to work. So we are that resource for them so that it can be affordable transportation. And then for people who choose not to drive, like I don't enjoy driving in this kind of weather.
Me too.
Maybe others do. But if you don't want to drive in the winter and you just need to use this for a short period of time over the winter months, or maybe if your car is in the shop and getting some repairs, you can call us and we can help you out with those rides.
Now, say I knew I was going to need a ride, we'll just say 8 a.m. tomorrow, and I talked to you guys, and then I needed a ride back to my house. Is that possible?
Yep, as long as it falls between that Monday through Friday between 8 and 5 and stays within the 3 counties. So
So I could be like, hey, I need to be at work at 8:30 and I need to leave from work to get back to wherever at 4, that would work.
Yep, we can do that, and we do get a lot of requests to go to the doctor, for instance, and sometimes people don't know how long they're going to be at the doctor. You might get to the doctor and you might have to wait half an hour. So usually we have a pretty good idea of how long it typically takes a person to get through the doctor, but we always recommend maybe just add an extra 15 minutes, especially on days like today when you don't know what the road conditions are going to be like. And if you get done earlier, give us a call and we'll try to pick you up a little bit sooner.
You guys are flexible.
Yes, we try to be as flexible as possible.
That's awesome. Are there any places that you guys don't go? Like, say I got a flight Saturday to leave to go visit family.
We do get a lot of requests to go to the Twin Cities. Unfortunately, we cannot go to the Twin Cities, but we can work with Land Air does provide those rides. So a lot of times we'll take people to Land Air and then they can get on the Land Air bus to get up to the cities because they do. Yep. So we can partner with other transit organizations. We don't do Mankato to Mankato rides because the city of Mankato provides that transportation service. So we can bring people into Mankato or out of Mankato. And then if they need to get around Mankato, they can use the city of Mankato. So we do work with the other transit providers in the community to make sure that everyone gets where they need to go safely.
Pretty cool.
People wanted to find you, book their own transportation. How can they do so?
They can go on truetransit.org or they can give us a call at 507-388-8783.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. So come on, Kato Living Old Main Village joins us to talk about the